Good afternoon. We're going to get started. We're going to do some yoga poses for our hips and our thighs and our legs. So before we start any class, we always want to find ourselves seated in a nice, strong mountain pose position. And when I say mountain pose position, you want your feet firmly planted on the earth. Your knees are directly over your ankles. Your stomach muscles are nice and tight. Your back is nice and tall. You want your heart lifted and you want your shoulders relaxed. Your ears are directly over your shoulders and your neck is directly over your head. And before we begin any chair yoga session, we always want to start with our intentions. So let's go ahead and take a deep inhale from the core of your stomach through your nose. Inhale. And exhale through your nose, making your intentions in your mind, saying, I intend to have a great chair yoga session. And I'm going to have you go ahead and take another few breaths, inhaling from the core of your stomach and exhale through your nose. Go ahead and do that about 5 more times. Keep in mind that we have 3 phases. We have our warm-up phase, we have the work of our practice, and then we have our final relaxation pose. Taking another deep inhale from the core of our stomach, and inhaling through your nose, throughout your nose. Inhale through your nose and out your nose. Go ahead and extend out your arms. We always want to open up our hearts as we send out love, joy, and safety out into the world. And we always want to bring our hands together in front of our hearts. Slowly bring them in front of your hearts. As we bring that love, joy, safety back into our hearts, we're bringing our hands together. And let's extend out our arms again. And this time, when you inhale, you're sweeping your arms up as high as you can. And then you're bringing your hands together, slowly down to your heart center. Very nice. Let's do that a couple more times, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. Bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do one more, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's rest our hands on our thighs. And as I said, today we're going to be doing work on our hips, our legs, and our feet. Extend out your arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And this time I'm going to have you bring both arms down to the side of your chair. You could go either side, it's okay with me. And then turn your head in the opposite direction. So we're feeling this stretch in our waist, our hips, our neck. And we're lengthening. Our backs are nice and tall. And let's bring our body back center. Bringing our body back center. Inhale, sweep it up again. And exhale, bring both arms down to the opposite side. And look over your shoulder in the opposite direction. Again, we get to hold the pose as we lengthen our waist and strengthening. Holding the pose, using our perfect breath all the time. Let's bring our body back center. Inhale, sweeping up. And bring your hands together down to your heart center. Very nice. Let's rest your hands on your thighs. And we're going to do what's called leg extensions. So I'm going to have you extend up your right arm or left, whichever side you want to go on is perfectly fine with me. And then you're going to extend out your opposite leg. It will be my left. So I have my right arm extended and I have my left leg extended. My feet is flexed. And we're working on our hips and legs right now. And we're holding this pose. Our backs are nice and tall. We're using our perfect breath. We're inhaling. And exhaling. Working on our hips and legs and thighs. We're inhaling and exhaling. One more time, we're inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and bring your leg down and bring your arm down. Extend out your arms. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, bring both arms down to your side. Resting your hands on your thighs again. This time we're going to extend up our left arm. It will be my left, and I'm going to extend out my right leg. This is called lateral extensions. And we're holding this pose as we strengthen. We're strengthening our arms as well. We're lengthening our arms. We're stretching. Feet is flexed. We're working on our hips and our legs and our thighs. And we're going wherever our body will allow us to go. If our body wants us to put our arms and legs down, we put them down. The longer we hold, the longer we get to strengthen. Use your perfect breath always. You're inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. And let's bring our arm and leg down. Extend out your arms again. Inhale. We're sweeping up. And bring our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do that again. Extending out our arms. Inhale. We're sweeping up. We're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. We want to do that one more time. Extending out our arms. Inhale. We're sweeping up. And bring our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. Push your hands on your thighs. The next pose is called pigeon pose. And the pigeon pose definitely works with your hips. So we're going to take our right leg or left leg, whichever one you want, cross it over. Now, for some people, they can't hold their leg with their hands and holding from underneath. So whichever is easy for you. If you want to hold it here or if you want to hold it here, whatever works. I'm using our perfect breath and inhale as we lift. And we're working on our hips. And we hold in here for a few breaths. Feeling the stretch in our hips. We're so grateful for what we're able to do in this pose. We're holding, strengthening. We're strengthening our hips using your perfect breath. Exhale, bring it back down. Beautiful. Let's do that again as we inhale and we lift. Strengthening our hips. Grateful for the moment. And inhaling. And exhaling. And bring your leg down again. And let's do one more. Inhale as we lift. Strengthening our hips. Holding the pose. Very nice, beautiful pose. And exhale, bring it back down. All right, let's uncross our leg. And now let's do the opposite side. We're going to cross our leg on the opposite side. And we're working on our hips in this direction. Using your perfect breath, we inhale as we lift. Holding the pose. Using our perfect breath. We're so grateful for what we're able to do. We're holding, strengthening, and exhale, bring it back down. Very nice. Inhale, lift. And keep in mind, there's never any judgment on yourself or anyone else. We do only what our body will allow us to do, and hopefully the rest will come. And exhale, bring it back down. And let's do one more. Inhale, lift. And bring it back down. Very nice. Let's uncross our legs. Go ahead and extend out your arms. Inhale, sweep it up. Bring your hands together to your heart center. Let's repeat that again. Extending out our arms, inhale, we're sweeping out. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do one more. Extending out our arms, inhale, we're sweeping out. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. And this time when you extend out your arm, inhale, we're sweeping them up. You're reaching as high as you can as we lengthen and stretch our waist, our back, stretching, reaching. And then exhale, bring both arms down. Hold on to the edge of your chair, and then just press out your chest. We always want to send out love, joy, and safety out into the world. And let's relax our chest. Extend out your arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And exhale, we bring both arms down. And we're holding on to the edge of the chair as we press out our chest again. Very nice. And let's relax our chest. And one more. Inhale, sweeping up again. And exhale, bringing both arms down. And we're pressing out our chest one more time. Always want to send out love, joy, safety, good health within ourselves and out to the world. And let's relax our chest. Inhale, sweeping up. Bring your hands together slowly down to your heart center. And let's rest our hands on our thighs. And I'm just going to have you just move your feet apart. For me, I need to come to the edge of the chair. We're going to do what's called the twisted triangle pose. And this again is helping with the hips and the thighs. So we're going to inhale, sweeping out our arms. We're sweeping them up. And when you exhale, bring your right arm down or left, whichever side you want. Let it rest in between your legs. And now we're going to lengthen as we stretch. And we want to go down. We want that right arm and left arm to go all the way down as far as our body will allow us to go. And we get to hold here for a few breaths. Using your perfect breath. And we're holding. We're working on our hips. We're lengthening our sides. Very nice. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Extending out our arms again. Inhale. Bringing our hands together. Exhale, bringing both arms down to our side. Inhale, sweeping up. And this time we're going to bring the opposite side. We'll bring my left. Resting our arm in between our leg, in front of our leg. And now we're going to slowly begin to bring our arm down in between and resting on our legs as far as we can go. And we're holding here, feeling the stretch in our hips, lengthening our arms. Very nice. And slowly bring your body back center. Inhale, sweeping up. Bring your hands together, slowly down to your heart center. And I'm going to have you bring both of our feet back together. Sometimes with this pose, again, we're going to do some more work on our hips and our legs. With this pose, sometimes we need a strap. However, you can always, if you don't need a strap, you want to come to the edge of your chair, and you either get to hold your ankle up like this, and we hold this pose for a few breaths. So you're feeling the stretch in your thighs and in your hips. Always using your perfect breath as we hold this pose. Very nice. Just taking a couple more breaths. Very nice. Let's bring our leg and feet back down. Now let's scoot over to the other side. All right, go ahead and grab a hold to your ankle, and then we lift. Lifting our leg, we're feeling the stretch in our hips. Our hips, our thighs, And we're going where our body will allow us to go. Never do anything that's going to cause you any harm to yourself or anyone else. Always using our perfect breath. Very nice. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. I'm going to slowly bring our leg down. I'm going to bring our body back center. Inhale, extending out your arms. Inhale, sweeping them up. Bringing your hands together slowly down to your heart center. So I'm going to have you rest your hands on your thighs, on your hips. And we're just going to do some waist circles. So I'm going to have you just lean to the right or left, and then you're going to go start from the back as you twirl yourself around, all the way around, until you come totally back to where you started. And then we hold here for a moment. And this time when we do it again, you're going to inhale and begin your circle. So inhale and exhale as we circle. We're pushing from the back and we're twirling our body around. On the exhale, all the way till we get back to where we were. Very nice. Let's bring our body back center. Now let's do the opposite side. This time I'm pushing from my left. It was my right. I'm inhaling and then I'm exhaling as I circle around. All the way around. And we're still working on our hips and our waist right now. Until we come back to where we started. Nice. Now inhale again and exhale as we complete circle again in the opposite direction. And then let's bring our body back center. Very nice. Extending out your arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's do one more. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. So what we're going to do next is called eagle arms, but with this pose, we're still able to work on our hips. So I'm going to have you just cross your right foot in front of your left. Then I'm going to have you twist your arms around, like this, if you can. And then you're going to inhale as we're rising our arms up as high as your body will allow you to. And then we exhale, we forward fold. And here's the part where we get to work on our hips. We go down as far as your body will allow you to go. And inhale, bring your body back center. Rising them up again. And exhale, bring your arms down. And you forward fold. And inhale, bringing your body back center again. One more time. We're rising them up. And exhale, bring them down. And then we forward fold. Let's hold here for a couple of breaths. And bring your body back center. Let's uncross our arms. We're going to shake them out just a little. And let's uncross our leg. Let's do the opposite side. I'm going to cross. It would be my left over my right. And this time I think I was this way. No, I was this way. All right. We're going to cross in the opposite direction again. Using our perfect breath, we inhale as we rising our arms up. And exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, bringing your body back, center, rising our arms as high as we can. And exhale. As we forward fold. And inhale again. And we're rising them up again. And exhale. And let's bring our body back center. Uncross your arms and shake them out a little. And uncross your legs. And let's extend out our arms. Inhale, sweeping them up. Bringing our hands together. Slowly down to our heart center. And one more time, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Go ahead and rest your hands on your thighs. And this is called bonnet angle, where you just kind of rest your toes on the earth. And you want your heels and your toes to meet as we extend out our legs. And we hold here for a few breaths. I'm going to put my foot down because I feel like I'm getting another spasm. But you want to be like this. I'm better. And we hold here. Backs are nice and tall. Your stomach muscles are nice and tight. Take in a few breaths. Working on the legs, thighs and hips. Very nice. And exhale. Let's bring our legs together and bring our feet back down to the earth. Extend out your arms. Inhale, sweep it up. Bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Again, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. Bringing our hands together to our heart center. This time we extend out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping them up. We're going to exhale. We're going to bring both arms forward. I'm going to have you take your left hand, grab a hold of your elbow. Now bring that elbow, bring that arm around, and go ahead and give yourself a nice loving hug. Bringing your arm all the way around, feeling the stretch in your shoulders and in your arms, and you give yourself a nice loving hug. Let's bring both arms down. Inhale, extending out our arms again. We're sweeping them up. And we exhale, we're bringing both arms down in front of us. Now let's grab a hold to the opposite elbow. Bring it around. Give yourself that loving hug. Feeling the stretch in your shoulder and in your arms. Very nice. And let's bring our arms back down. Inhale, sweeping up. And bring your hands together slowly down to your heart center. So now I'm going to have us move into the work of our practice. And we're still going to do a little bit more work on our legs and our hips. So go ahead and stand up. And you want to find yourself standing behind your chair. Extending our arms. Inhale, sweeping them up. We're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's repeat that again. Extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. So we're going to do some warrior poses. So I'm going to have you step back with your left leg. And you're going to bend your right knee. And we're going to extend our both arms into warrior one. So we're balancing here. And we're strengthening our hips, thighs, and legs. Focus on your breath. You want to feel your inhale through your nose. And you want to feel your exhale through your nose. We're strengthening hips, thighs, legs. We're balancing. Strengthening our hips, thighs, and legs as we balance our body. Very nice. Take your left hand and bring it behind you now. And look over the tips of your finger of your right. So we are in Warrior Two pose. And we're continuing our strengthening of our hips, thighs, and legs. We're focused. And we're breathing. We're holding a pose. And we're going as far as our body wants us to go. And for those of you that need assistance with your chair, you can lean on your chair or hold on to your chair. Balancing and strengthening hips, thighs, and legs. Let's bring our body back center. I want you to inhale, sweeping them up. And this time I want you to exhale, bring both arms down, your knees bent. Same one? Yes, both arms. Yes, same knee. Bring the hands together and bring your hands in front of you. And this is called humble warrior. Very nice. We're in a humble warrior pose as we continue to strengthen our hips, thighs, and legs. And let's bring our body back center. Extend out your arms, inhale, sweeping up, and exhale. Bring both arms down to your side. Inhale, sweep it up again. And exhale, bring both arms down to your side. Now this time we're going to step back with the right leg. We're going to do the opposite side. Whatever side you were on, you're doing the opposite side. Go ahead and bend it would be my left knee, and extend out both arms into warrior one on the opposite side. Balancing, strengthening our hips, thighs, and legs. And warrior one. Creating stamina. Grateful. Using our perfect breath. Very nice. I don't know what the drilling is. Forgive me. Very nice, warrior one. Let's take our right hand. Bring it behind you. It will be my right. And look over the tips of your finger of your left. And we're in warrior two pose again. Our hips, thighs and legs are getting stronger and stronger as we balance our body. Lengthening, stretching. Very nice. Let's bring our body back center. Then inhale, sweeping up. And we can extend out our arms, bending up, will be my left knee. Bring our hands together, bring them close to our heart. And this is humble warrior. Holding here for a few breaths. Feeling the strength in our thighs and our legs. Very nice. Let's slowly bring our body back center. Extend out your arms. Inhale, sweeping up. Bring your hands together slowly down to your heart center. Let's bring both legs together. Inhale again, sweeping up. And we'll bring the hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. So now we're going to do some work again on our legs and hips. And we're in the work of our practice where the movement can get very energized. You can hold on to your chair if you like to, and if you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. But you inhale and you want to lift up your right leg, and exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift, and bring it back down. We're working on our hips, thighs, and legs. Inhale, lift, And exhale, bring it back down. And this time when you inhale, lift. You want to tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Inhale, lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Again, we lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Again, we lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Inhale, lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Again, we lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Again, we lift. Tap forward. Lift. Tap to the side. Lift. Tap behind you. Now we're going to hold it. And for those of you that need support from your chair, you can always lean on your chair if you want to. Hold on to your chair. Our legs is lifted. Stomach muscles are nice and tight. And we're balancing our body. And we're strengthening our hips and thighs and legs. Again, filled with so much gratitude. Very nice. Holding, strengthening, balancing. Very nice. And bring your leg down, and now we're going to just move it, shaking it out. All right, bring both feet back to your earth, and we're going to do the opposite side. So inhale, lift, and exhale back down. Again, we lift, exhale back down. Again, we lift, exhale down. Again, we lift, exhale down. This time when we lift, we're going to tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. And we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Inhale, lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. Lift, tap behind you. Again, we lift, tap forward. Lift, tap to the side. And lift, tap behind you. Now we hold it. And we're holding it. Again, creating stamina, balancing, strengthening our hips, our thighs, our legs, feet is flexed. Using our perfect breath. Very nice. A little more. And then we're going to bring our leg down and we're going to shake it. Move about a little. Bring both feet back to the earth. Inhale, sweeping out. Bringing our hands together, slowly down to our heart center. One more time. Down to our heart center. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called tree pose, which again is another good pose for your hips and your thighs. Again, your chair, you can lean on your chair if you need to. The easiest way to do tree pose is to rest your toe on the earth and just rest your heel against your ankle. And then grow your tree branches. Now for those of you that want to go far and you need support, you could just do this. And this is still our tree pose. And we hold here for a few breaths. And then we bring our hands together. And then bring our feet back down to the earth. And inhale, sweeping it up. And bring our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Very nice. So now let's do the opposite side. We're resting our toe to the earth. Our heel is resting on our ankle. Or if you want to go higher and lean on your chair, your friend, you're perfectly fine with that. And let's grow our tree branches. as we strengthen our thighs, hips, and legs, and balance. Doing what we can do, and hopefully the rest will come. Let's bring our hands together, slowly down to our heart center. Go ahead and bring your foot down. Inhale, sweep it up. Bring your hands together, slowly down to your heart center. Inhale, extending out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And exhale, bring both arms down. You're going to hold on to, grab a hold of your hands and back of you like this. And you're going to extend out your arms. Your backs are nice and tall. And we're holding here for a few breaths. Very nice. Let's relax our arms. Inhale, sweep it up. Bring your hands together, slowly down to our heart center. So now we're going to go ahead and find ourselves seated back in our chairs. And we're going to move on to Shavasana, our cool down phase of our practice. Again, you always want to first find yourself seated in a nice, strong mountain pose position. Your feet is firmly planted on the earth. Knees directly over your ankles. Stomach muscles are nice and tight. Your hearts are lifted and your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your backs are nice and tall. Let's extend out our arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. We're in a cool down phase of our practice. Rest your hands on your thighs. Using your perfect breath, inhale and rest your heel to the earth. And exhale, bring it back down. And let's rest our heel to the earth again. And bring it back down. Again, we're resting our heel to the earth. And bring it back down. And this time when we rest our heel to the earth, we're going to twirl our ankles around. We're just going to twirl our ankles around. Keeping in mind that the skeleton body is all connected. We're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. And then we're going to stop and bring your leg and foot back to the earth. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale. Resting our heel on the earth, and exhale, bring it back down. Again, we're resting our heel to the earth, and exhale, bring it back down. Let's do one more. Rest our heel to the earth, and exhale, bring it back down. And this time when we rest our heel to the earth, go ahead and twirl it around. Then we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction. And now we're going to stop and go ahead and bring your foot and leg back down. Extend out your arms. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping up. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. Go ahead and rest your hands on your thighs as we get ready for our final relaxation pose called Shavasana. You want to be in a nice, strong, seated mountain pose position with both feet on the earth. Knees directly over your ankle. Your stomach muscles are nice and tight. Your backs are nice and tall. Your hearts are lifted and your shoulders are always relaxed. You can close your eyes if you like to or leave them open. Your awareness is on your breath. You're feeling the inhale And you're feeling the exhale. We're feeling the inhale. And we're feeling the exhale. Go ahead and curl the toes on your right foot. Inhale as you lift that leg a couple of inches from the earth. Exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches the earth, uncurl your toes, relax that foot and leg, just let it flop. Let's curl the toes on our left. Inhale, lift that leg a couple of inches. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches the earth, uncurl your toes, relax that foot and leg. Just let it flop. Forget about it. Go ahead and squeeze and tighten your buttocks muscles. We're squeezing and tightening our buttocks muscles. And exhale, relax your buttocks muscles. Using your perfect breath, go ahead and push out your stomach. Exhale, relax your stomach. Stretch out the fingers on your right hand. Bring it into a fist. Inhale, lift that arm a couple of inches from your thigh. And exhale, bring it back down. Once it reaches your thigh, uncurl your fingers, relax that hand and arm. Just let it flop, forget about it. Let's stretch out the fingers on our left. Bring your hand into a fist. Inhale, lift that arm a couple of inches. And exhale, bring it back down. Go ahead and uncurl your fingers and relax that hand and arm. Just let it flop, forget about it. Go ahead and push out your chest. Relax your chest. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Relax your shoulders. Shrug your shoulders in front of you. And relax your shoulders. Go ahead and push your shoulder blades together. Pushing our shoulder blades together. And relax our shoulder blades. Turn your head to the right. Bring your head back center. Turn your head to the left. And bring your head back center. Lower your head in front of your neck. Send your thyroid some love. Let's bring our head back center. We're in the final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Your awareness is on your breath. Let's extend out our arms again. Sending out love, safety, joy, good health out into the world. Let's slowly bring our hands together in front of our heart as we bring that love, joy, safety, good health back into our own hearts. And let's extend out our arms again. This time we're inhaling as we're sweeping our arms up as high as we can. And we're bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. We're feeling ever so grateful for all we were able to do in our chair yoga session. Let's extend out our arms again. Inhale, we're sweeping out. Bringing our hands together slowly down to our heart center. May you all be filled with good health. May you all be filled with love. May you all be filled with safety and joy. Namaste.